For this group project, we have decided to focus on the BT industry brief, which states how can technology be used to encourage people to make a change in their lives in order to reduce their environmental impact and lead a more sustainable life. We decided to focus on creating an all-inclusive carbon footprint monitoring and solution mobile application. The app encourages young people to monitor their individual carbon footprint as accurately as possible through features such as location GPS, which will monitor where an individual travels and can log in what methods of travel they used. AI technology and big data technology can be used to accurately show carbon footprint measures for specific questions and activities. Also, we can monitor where a customer is spending their money by linking the app to their bank card to see where they are spending and how much of an impact that has on their carbon footprint. Finally, we also provide individuals with solutions to their carbon footprint. For example, we would partner with companies such as More Trees that would allow people to offset their carbon by planting X amount of trees, thus allowing participants to create change rather than just witnessing the problem.
For our group charter, we decided to break it down into 7 main aspects: strengths, weaknesses, core values, group norms, group roles, duration, and platforms. We as a team managed to successfully stick to our core values as we believed it to be the most important aspect of working in a team. Additionally, we managed to effectively conduct over 10 meetings, which was the initial plan prior to starting the project. As for the group roles, I, Sharifa, was the team's dedicated Scrum Master. Shivam took the role of the project manager, while Villani was the product lead. Shan was the finance manager, Shara took the role of being the marketing manager, and Shane was the digital and data manager.
We decided to target 16 to 24-year-olds and utilize the empathy map to ensure that this was the correct decision. Please click on the link to go into further depth. What we concluded was that 16 to 24-year-olds were the worst offenders when it came to sustainability practices, and their lifestyle choices were creating more harm than good to the environment and climate change. However, BT reported that millennials were highly concerned with climate change, and so they needed to understand how their lives contributed to climate change. Our app allows them to do just that. We wanted to create an app that focuses on their psychological concerns beyond the worries of their climate impact. For example, the app also focuses on helping them boost their CVs for jobs and their personal statements for university, an extremely strong incentive to use our app. Lastly, the app creates a friendly solution to young individuals' lifestyle choices rather than adding large amounts of pressure on them. We now move on to understanding how we plan to reach our customers.
In order to reach our customers, we decide to use and adapt methods from the levels of the STDC or See, Think, Do, Care framework of consideration. The C level of the STDC framework includes all customers that can potentially benefit from using this specific product or service. Our key aim for this level is to inspire young people who are interested in learning more about how they have an impact on climate change. The Think level of the STDC framework is for customers who would think about buying a specific product or service. Our key aim for this level is to direct young people who want to create change to use our app as a source that can help them. The Do level of the STDC framework is for potential customers with loads of commercial intent and are almost ready to buy the product or service. Our key aim for this level is to encourage young people who are actively making changes to their lifestyle in order to combat climate change, as well as customers who are looking for a method to track and reduce their carbon footprint to download our app. Finally, the Care level of the STDC framework is used for customers who have already purchased from our business more than twice and are true fans of our products or service provided. Our key aim for this level is to provide progress reports and updates on our active users' achievements, as well as solutions to help become carbon neutral. This will enable them to easily share their progress on social media.
Following the See, Think, Do, Care framework, we have developed the following channel strategy of how we aim to use each channel mode in achieving the desired points from the STDC framework. The social channel will be ideal for our media ad campaigns, which will inspire people to learn. Sharing the resources with your friends will benefit your social circle. Steps to download the app will be easy, and sharing your progress reducing your CO2 emissions with your friends and family will inspire them to take their own initiative and responsibility. Educational videos on YouTube and Instagram, as well as the blog page on the app, will help people to learn. Content within the instructional videos is a resourceful guide to the app. The blog and quizzes will further help the customer to improve their carbon footprint. Moreover, the weekly/monthly emails will continue to motivate and encourage users. The straightforward images and videos are an effective way to attract those who want to learn about the carbon footprint app. The display of our app logo will make the app recognizable, and digital icons will offer a smooth navigation through the app. Gathering your carbon data, the app will produce a personalized visual of each customer's carbon footprint. This display of easy read data will help the user understand their carbon footprint impacts. Further, in-depth graphs will also be available to encourage users to continue to track their actions. For those customers interested and looking for an impactful resource, the app will be easily available on most search engines to download, with a detailed guide of how to use the app and the benefit it offers for the customer to make further ethical improvements to their lifestyle.
Our value proposition focuses on 3 aspects: the job/tasks that individuals need to complete, the pains that they want to resolve, the benefits that they're looking for. Our app focuses on bringing solutions to these 3 aspects. For instance, when looking at the job/task they need to complete, we realize that customers would want to calculate the effect of their purchases. Thus, our app consists of a carbon footprint calculator as a solution that makes it easier for them to calculate the effect of their purchases. Additionally, customers would face pains which they would want to solve, such as the frustration of not knowing what action to take. Our app will provide a solutions tab in which they can identify what solutions they wanted to take in order to create a positive impact. Individuals would also seek benefits such as achieving the self-esteem category in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Our app allows people to garner a feeling of purpose when acting more positively.
Our main business plan was to create an app that allows users to track their carbon footprint. The app would be able to track its users' carbon footprint by linking it to their spending data and GPS, which would allow them to visualize their actual impact on the planet. In addition to tracking its users' carbon footprint, the app would educate its users on how to become more environmentally aware and live a semi-carbon neutral life through the blog section in the app. The main source of financing for the app would be through the advertisement of companies.
We were now in a good position to flesh out the business plan using the lean canvas approach. In particular, I'll highlight sections 3, 6, and 7. In section 3, we decided that to help users solve the problem of not having the tools or knowledge to track and reduce their carbon footprint, we would offer a product which makes tracking your footprint as easy and engaging as using a fitness app. We've already discussed how we will do this using data and data visualization. Moving on to section 6, we estimated startup costs to come to $317,000, based on assuming 8 members of a development team working for 3 months and wages of $65 per hour. We applied widely used estimates that calculate fixed maintenance costs coming to 20% of development costs and fixed marketing costs of roughly $300,000 per year. Our main variable costs would come from the development of new app features, which we estimated as coming to 50% of maintenance costs. We would meet these costs through a combination of ad revenue, affiliate links, and donations, aiming for 10,000 users in the first year. And finally, to track our success in section 7, our key metrics would be the number of app downloads, the number of posts with the app tagged, the frequency with which users check the app data visualizations, and the number of users carrying out the solution actions. The next step was designing our minimum viable product. To do this, we first came up with 4 user stories which tackle different case studies. These are, firstly, using it as a student trying to reduce their carbon footprint. Secondly, a university or job applicant looking to boost their CV. Thirdly, a user looking to spend in a more eco-friendly way. And finally, a social media user trying to use online platforms to encourage friends and followers to be more environmentally friendly. We decided to test these 4 user story assumptions with an MVP consisting of a video that showed all the key features of the app, followed by survey questions targeting our uncertainties. Firstly, we would want to know how much time users would invest in tracking their climate activity. Secondly, which climate action volunteering solutions are the most popular. Thirdly, how would users feel about linking their banking data to the app? And finally, how likely would users be to participate in the social media aspect of the app? By sharing this MVP with representatives from our early adopter market of college and university students hoping to live more sustainably, we will collect valuable feedback on how to continue fleshing out these features in order to best meet the user needs.
Our group agreed to meet via Google Meet daily to discuss and complete the day's tasks for the project. This method of virtual meeting was a reliable and efficient way to connect with each other and collaborate on our work no matter where we were. However, what could be improved was the technological issues some of us faced. A solution for this could be to use an Ethernet cable to provide a better internet connection, or prior to the meeting, making sure everything was working right. Secondly, all the teammates found that we contributed well in regards to planning around the project via Google Drive. We were able to operate and produce constructive details regarding goals, timeline, and budget for the project. This allowed each member to have shared understanding of the facts and insights into the parts of the project, and hence work together to execute our ideas with a shared purpose. Nevertheless, there was need for improvements regarding time management of the meetings. For future projects, we need to be dedicated to the agreed meeting time and take initiative to come prepared revising the tasks for the day, as contribution of each member is essential. And finally, we found brainstorming tools were an effective way for us to think about different aspects considering our ideas. However, it would have definitely helped if we had more time we could dedicate to conduct further in-depth market research and look into what our competitors are doing. Next time, we will allocate tasks and research competitor products that are similar to our app to gain better insight.
The team members of Team 42 include Shan, Shane, Shara, Sharifa, Shivam, and Valani.
That brings us to the end of the presentation. Thank you very much for your time and for listening. We hope you enjoyed hearing about our proposed business plan for BT.